starting with just a few ordinary sandwich bread slices. But only minutes later, they turn into a crispy and fragrant snack so delicious that children immediately ask for more after the first bite. Even adults can easily become addicted to it because the more you eat, the harder it is to stop. Watch until the end to see what the recipe is. First, for the sandwich bread, cut off all of the crust around the edges. And honestly, you should prepare a little extra, because this snack almost always disappears faster than you expect. There have been days when I barely placed the plate on the table before hearing kids run over asking, "Is it ready yet?" Some of them even stand right beside the kitchen just waiting for the first piece to finish cooking. But wait, don't throw away the bread crusts yet. Don't think of them as leftovers. I've always loved finding ways to use every ingredient, so later I'll show you how to make something incredibly delicious with the crusts too. For now, set the crusts aside and start with the soft center of the bread. Stacking all of the bread slices together and flattening them at once with a rolling pin. Don't worry. At first I thought the bread would stick together or flatten unevenly too, but the result was honestly surprising. The bread still becomes thin and even just like flattening each slice individually, except the preparation time is much faster. And now comes the most exciting part, the filling everyone looks forward to. For the first filling, place a little bacon on the bread, then add a slice of cheddar cheese on top. After that, gently roll the bread up to keep all of the filling inside. Roll it tightly enough so it does not open while cooking, then place it neatly onto a plate. The second filling is much simpler, just cheese. But the funny thing is that children sometimes love this simple version the most. Maybe because when they take a bite, the hot melted cheese stretches out and looks so fun. And now for the final filling. Oh, this is truly the star of today's snack platter. Place a little shredded cheese in the center of the bread, then add a sausage right in the middle before rolling everything up. Use a toothpick to secure it gently so the bread does not open while cooking. Seeing all the little bread rolls lined up together on the plate honestly looks so cute, and I'm almost certain this will be the one that children love the most. So now we already have a full plate of rolled sandwiches with different kinds of fillings. And what I love most about this recipe is that you can easily change the fillings based on your own preferences. Now crack about 2 eggs into a bowl, add a little salt and black pepper, then whisk everything together. But here's something interesting. We are not going to coat the sausage rolls in the egg mixture. Sounds a little strange, right? But trust me, your kids or grandkids will absolutely love it. First, roll each sandwich through the egg mixture. The light golden egg coating covers the bread evenly, and it already looks delicious. Next, roll them through a layer of crispy coating mix. At this point, the rolled sandwiches already start looking much more like the kind of snack you would buy at a shop. Then gently place them onto a plate. Do you often make little snacks for your grandkids when they come over? Try making this recipe just once because there's a good chance they'll start asking, "Are we making that snack again today?" And who knows? They may even want to visit your house more often just because of this little treat. Now, place everything into the air fryer. Spray a thin layer of oil on top to give the cookies a nice color and a crispier texture. Cook at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. And when you open the air fryer, wow, it's honestly impossible to resist. The bread rolls are now evenly golden on the outside with a light crispy coating and an incredibly delicious aroma. Now gently transfer everything onto a plate. The sound of the crispy coating touching together is oddly satisfying. And of course, it's time to try every filling. First is the sausage filling. The moment you break it open, the lightly crispy bread on the outside, combined with the hot sausage and melted cheese inside, tastes incredibly good together. This is exactly the kind of snack children will probably love from the very first bite. Next is the cheese filling. Oh, honestly, this is the hardest one to resist, because when you pull the bread apart, the melted cheese stretches out most deliciously. The outside is slightly crispy, while the inside stays soft, rich, and cheesy. Even adults will have a hard time stopping at just one. And finally, the bacon filling. The slightly salty bacon combined with cheddar cheese gives this version a much richer flavor than the other two. This is the kind of filling that becomes more flavorful with every bite. My child always gets excited about this snack. Every time they see me taking out sandwich bread, they already know their favorite snack is coming. And every single time, the sausage filling is always the first one they grab. But of course, they always come back for the other flavors too. Some foods are delicious, not because they are complicated, but because they are connected to happy moments and warm little memories like these. And about those bread crusts from earlier, honestly, I love this part almost as much as the rolled sandwiches themselves. You can try my very simple recipe for them. First, add a little olive oil to a small bowl. Then add a little coriander powder for a light, savory, snack-like aroma. And of course, don't forget a little salt and black pepper. Just looking at it already feels incredibly tempting. Now place all of the bread crusts into the air fryer. Make sure to spread them out evenly and try not to let the bread pieces overlap too much. Then use a brush to coat all of the bread pieces evenly with the seasoned oil mixture. Even at this stage, they already look delicious. Now place them into the air fryer and cook at 180 degrees Celsius, 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 5 minutes. Then, when you open the air fryer, it's honestly impossible to look away. The bread crusts have now turned a beautiful golden color. The edges are lightly crispy while the inside still stays just soft enough without becoming dry or hard. Just breaking one piece apart is enough to feel the difference right away. What I love most is that this snack feels a little like chips and a little like buttery toasted bread, but even more fragrant because of the seasoning on the outside. And just like I expected, my grandchild could hardly resist it. The moment I poured them onto the plate, they immediately ran over and started eating them while they were still hot. Some days they were even blowing on each bite because it was too hot, but they still refused to wait for them to cool down. Honestly, sometimes children love the simplest foods like this the most. No expensive ingredients needed. As long as it's warm, fragrant, and fun to eat, that's already enough to make the whole family gather around the plate and finish everything before anyone even realizes it. So with just a few ordinary sandwich bread slices, we've made 2 incredibly delicious snacks while hardly wasting any part of the bread at all. If you enjoy simple, fun, and easy recipes like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so I can continue sharing more delicious food ideas and helpful kitchen tips every day.